Hey! So I thought it would be fun to give you guys a little hair tutorial. I have watched a couple of different hair tutorials over the last couple of weeks, and this is a hairstyle that I've been doing lately. So I thought it's super fun, and I would share it with you guys so that you guys can accomplish this too. And this can be done on any hair length, so there's no like difference in you can only do this on a certain hair length. I am on 5-day hair. You guys, you should be so proud of me, because usually I was like, I had to wash my hair after 2 days. Like, there was no going past the limits of 2 days. Like, I just naturally have very like oily hair, and I have been trying a couple different products, different combinations, different like times of putting products in, and I have definitely made some progress. So I will share those tips with you guys, and you can try them on you and see if it works for you. I by no means am the end all be all of this is exactly how it has to be done. No, I'm just showing you what works for me, and you can try it and see if it works for you. So I've had a couple of fellow hairstylist friends recommend putting my hair up on top of my head before bed. And I've always pulled my hair back, but I've never put it on top of my head. And I've started doing that, and I absolutely get way more volume by doing this. So when I take out my ponytail, and I've just been using these cute little silk scrunchies. Everybody loves a scrunchie, right? Like, you can see like already like the amount of volume I have in my hair is insane for me. Like, I have very fine hair, and so when I have volume, like, it's a big deal. Like, I don't normally have any volume to my hair, so that trick right there has definitely made a huge difference. And then I couple that with being able, like, when I'm blow drying my hair, I blow dry it the opposite direction that I'm going to wear it. So I comb everything front. And then if I'm going to part on this side of my hair, I'm going to comb everything this way and then everything this way on this side. So as I'm blow drying, I'm going everything the opposite of the way that I'm going to wear it. So, and that will help give me some more volume and bulk, aside from using, good products. So again, totally have dirty hair. Day 5, I've been to the beach. I have worked out in the yard. I have gotten sweaty and hot. So I definitely am in some need for some dry shampoo. And I have been a Batiste fan like for years. And I recently picked up this IGK First Class Charcoal Detox Dry Shampoo, and it puts it to shame. So this is like the big daddy of dry shampoos. If you feel like you're not getting enough of your dry shampoo after like a workout when you've been super sweaty, or like, if you're like me where you're like, I just can't go past 2 days no matter what I try this. And I bet you will likely be able to go if a full day, if not multiple days past, just by using this. So I take this, I section my hair off, and I spray this right at my roots, okay? I let it sit for like 30 seconds, a couple of seconds longer. Hold on just a second. A few seconds, and then, so it can just like get in there, absorb. And you'll notice like it has a slight hint of moisture feeling on your hair, and you'll feel it cool and then start to dry out. And then I just work that right into like the base of my hair, because the ends of my hair are not what's getting greasy. It's at my scalp for sure. So hold on, let me repart that. I'm using my not favorite clips. These guys are not the best. We'll throw in 2. We'll see. We'll do one on each side. That's better. Okay, so once I feel like I've gotten that dry shampoo worked in there, then I can kind of comb out my ends. And I really, if I can, I avoid combing right at the root while I'm doing my hair because I feel like that I'm losing my volume by doing that. So if you guys follow Harmony Buse, she is like the world's cutest little blonde bombshell. She did a tutorial on how to do this hair. So I'm taking my flat iron, I'm bending it that way, okay? Can you see how it created that little C curve? Then I take my finger, hold it, I go the opposite direction. So I'm giving myself like some fun like beach waves. And can you see how I have like instantaneous volume there? So I have dry shampooed. Then when I take and I comb out, I'm not being super rough. I'm back combing just right there at the base. If you feel like you need something, spray a little hairspray on there. I'm just using my Spray Play Harder from Big Sexy. And then you're going to alternate. And you can use a regular curling iron, or I have a curling wand that is all one length. It's not the tapered from the bigger to the smaller. That's not going to give me the curl that I want. And when I'm curling my hair, I'm pulling it up to give myself the volume that I need. And then I'm wrapping it around and I'm leaving my ends out. And then I'm waiting for this to kind of heat up. And I don't like to put my irons on super high heat. Just because I feel like it fries my hair. And I don't need more damage. I mean, I already feel like I have enough damage just from lightening it and, you know, pulling it up into a ponytail. Same thing. I'm going to pull that back and I'm going to wrap that around. And then I'm just going to kind of alternate, do some of the waves, do some of the curls here and there. Just kind of mix it up and do some different things on each side. And I'm going to do that until I get to here. So I will go ahead, do that, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I've done everything from here down. And I've just alternated between curls and the waves. So this is where things get a little bit different. I have just this top section here that needs to be done. And this is where I like to take most of my time in placing the curls like in the correct position, things like that, because underneath is pretty much just going to get covered up anyway. So, but you can see, like, I already have a dang good amount of volume here. And when your hair is dirty, it actually is going to curl better. So I'm going to take just this little section here from the back. And this hair is going to kind of go, I'm going to part on this side. And I know that this is about where I'm going to part. So I'm going to start directing these curls back and over so that this is, you know, this is where this stays. So I'm going to take my dry shampoo.
Right there at the base.
Work that in. Okay. Then I can take and I can comb out any extra that my hair does not need. I'm doing this backwards, so it's a little bit difficult. Then I can take my hair, back comb just right at the base, okay? Spray it with a little bit of hairspray. You guys are like, where are you? You're hiding in all of your hair. Okay, and I'm going to take just a little section here. And I'm going to take and wrap that around, over directing it again, because that's going to get me the most volume. Can you see that? See how I've over directed my curl? And that's going to get me the most volume. Does anybody else feel like in the summertime your kids just like get bored so dang easy, and then all they want to do is like scream and fight with each other? Like, ugh! It's so frustrating that that's what they like to do. I feel like I have to entertain them 24 hours a day, or like we just end up screaming and fighting at each other, and I hate it so much. If anybody has any good ideas on how to combat like the summer boredom, because I feel like we've gone to the beach, we've done all the splash pads, like we've done all of those things that we normally would do. And we're still bored. But anyhow, sometimes I feel like I just need to let them work out their problems, and I'm not going to be there for every step of their way, because it's just, it wears me out. It wears me out to have to constantly break up the fights and not let them learn how to problem solve and do things on their own. So here, we're going to take this section here, and we're going to flat iron it just right at the base forward, okay? So this is going to pull my hair forward towards my face, and then when I push it back, sorry guys, I'm going to take blow, this is like the same concept as blow drying. If I flat iron it forward just right here, when I pull this back, I'm going to get the most volume. So I'm just going to take this like last little top section here, and I'm flat ironing it forward, okay? Just like so. Okay, so now everything is coming forward, and if I part my hair down the middle here, you can see how my hair naturally wants to like come and be forward. Like I could part it down the middle, I could part it on the side, I could do, you know, I could part it wherever I wanted and get the most. Do a little bit of a dry shampoo now, kind of work that in. And then I'm going to take, and I'm going to flip that. Can you see how I already have like good volume now just from doing that one little like trick of pulling that forward? So I'm going to take this small section here, and I'm going to wave this section here. Okay. The good thing about this style is that like it can be messy. It doesn't have to have like set structure to it. I'm just gonna back comb a little tiny bit right there. I'm gonna lock that back combing into place. Take my little fuzzies here, and I'm gonna do this little section here first, and I'm gonna curl it, and I'm gonna overextend that curl. See how when I say overextend, I mean like I'm pulling my hair forward, because that's going to give me the most volume again, and we're going for like volume with this look. Like that's kind of the theme here. We want like the big bombshell looking hair. Okay, so same thing, I'm going to pull this forward towards my face. Can you see where my part is? I've pulled it forward, and I'm curling it like that, because when I pull that back, I'm going to get more volume. Same thing here. I'm just going to comb that out a little tiny bit. Oh, I gotta switch hands here. And this is like honestly the hardest part about this hairstyle is learning like the angles to hold things at. Everything else is just easy, just your simple curling, your favorite kind of curl. And can you see where I have that like little lovely friend that didn't get in there, and I just kind of took and bent that backwards because that's the direction that we're going. But see how these are like falling forward now? That's what doing the flat ironing in that forward motion is going to do for me. And I'm mostly just going to be curling these top pieces. I'm not going to wave much on the top here. I feel like the curls on top are going to give me the most volume and give me My phone keeps dying. I am so frustrated with it right now. Okay, so same thing. I'm going to pull this forward. And I'm just going to curl that last little section here, okay? So now I've got everything curled. Everything's like curled and waved. I've got all different, you know, different things, and I'm just going to kind of break it apart with my fingers here. Then I'm going to take my wet brush, and I'm going to be really gentle and light with this, okay? I'm not going to get super crazy, like totally into their, like ruining my texturized look. Because I want it to be like beachy waves. Like I want it to look like I have been at the beach and I have a little bit of a salt spray, you know. Like I have a salty look to my hair. And can you see how I have like back combing right here? I can kind of brush that out lightly with this and soften that look, because we don't want to see, like, if you've back combed, you don't want to see your back combing. Like, it's just not, it's not cute. I mean, unless you enjoy that look, I mean, then go for it, do you? But it's not my favorite thing. Okay, so I had to like look in my actual mirror. Then I'm going to take my salt spray, and this is my Beach Club Volumizing Texture Spray from IGK, and I'm just going to kind of, this is just going to give me like a little bit of like that salty, fresh from the ocean, like grit, and piece it out just a tad. And oh, it smells so good, you guys. It smells like coconuts. It is the best smelling. Like, it just is like, ooh, makes me instantly happy and ready to go play. So, and if this hair right here is bugging me, I can just back comb it backwards a little bit like this, and then kind of, you know, kind of ties it back together so it's not wanting to separate as much. Finish with a little bit of hairspray here. And I'm done. Like, I'm gonna call that good. So that is how you can get big beach wave hair. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have questions about any products I've used or how to accomplish the style, let me know. Take pictures if you try the style, and let me know if you got your big bombshell hair. And again, thank you to Harmony Abuse for being my inspiration for this hairstyle. I absolutely adore her. She is as sweet as they come, and I just love everything that she does. So there you guys go. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and remember, you are beautiful. Bye, guys.